Yours is free. Is that rock and roll? Yeah. So guys, that's what we do. You know, and when I saw that, I thought that was a cool product. But this is why I do World Ventures. You know, I wanted to get another stream of income coming in. I wanted to replace my income as a chiropractor, and I wanted to do it fast. When I saw this business concept, this model that we have in place, I liked it. I thought I could do this part-time at night, and so we started to work at this part-time at night, and here's how this works. For you, maybe you own a business like I do, and for me, you know, I could take vacations in the past as a chiropractor. I could do it, but if I was in Honolulu on Waikiki Beach, my body might be there, but my mind was always back on my business. Can anybody relate to that? And so I just wanted to have the ability to have money come in residually month after month. Maybe you're here and you just simply have a job. You only have one source of income. That's not very smart in today's economy. Multiple streams of income is pretty smart. So look, if you want to become a rep and sell our products, you can do that. It'll cost you $100 one time and then $11 a month. For the $11 a month, we're going to give you this website. This is a marketing website that you can use to put people on this same presentation that you're watching right now, literally all over the globe. Now, if you choose to sell our products, if you go out there and you sell one of these Dream Trip Life memberships, you're going to receive a $20 commission every time you do that. And you can make as many personal sales as you want to. So here's how this works. We have a two-team system. We're going to give you a tracking center in your back office. You'll have two teams. We call it a binary. There's a right team. There's a left team. So let's hypothetically say that you went out and sold two memberships. Let's say you sold the membership to Bob on the right team, to Joe on the left team. You got $20 for each sale, so now you've earned $40. Let's hypothetically say the third person you sold the membership to was Tommy. And Tommy goes out over the next 6 months and he sells 50 memberships. What that means for you and for Joe is you both have 50 memberships sold on your team. Now, does that make sense? So you need to understand if the person who is sharing this information with you, most likely if you believe they're going to talk to other people besides you, there's a chance that that next person that comes into that person's organization could get placed on your team. Does that make sense? Yeah. Okay, we covered this. If we go out and we sell 4 memberships over any amount of time, as long as they are actively paying their monthly fees, ours are waived. That is not 4 times every single month. That's a one-time. We make 4 sales. They're gone forever as long as they're actively paying theirs. Now, this is where it gets fun. If we go out and we make 6 personal sales in any 30-day window, that means we make a sale today. We've got 30 days to make 5 more. If that happens, we get a $250 bonus, and we get $100 to go to our training events. But this is where the magic happens. It's a team-building effort. You and your team now, together as a team, go out and start selling memberships. Every time the team makes 6 sales, 3 on the right, 3 on the left, we call that a cycle. And when you cycle, we'll give you another $200. So watch this. When I stop talking, and I promise I will soon, I'm going to ask you to spend $366. If you go out and sell 6 memberships, you're going to earn $570. It's going to work like this. 6 times 20, 120. If you make 6 sales in 30 days, $250 bonus. You'll place 3 on the right, 3 on the left. That's a cycle. That's another $200. So what's happened is you've got all your money back, you've waived your monthly fees, and you've profited $204. Does that make sense? And it can grow because now it's you and 6 team members. And you go out and you start selling these memberships. And every time there's 3 sales on the left, 3 on the right, $200. 3 on the left, 3 on the right, $200. This is not a multi-level. There are no levels. There's a right team. There's a left team. It pays down to infinity. We're a travel-centric company. That means that we want you to travel. Here's how this works. Every 6 times that we cycle, that $200 gets set aside in an account called travel dollars that we have to use to travel. We can pick anywhere we want to go. We simply save our receipts, we fax them in, fill out an online form, and we get reimbursed for our travel. So these expire in a year, so they force us to go on vacation. So for me, July 1st of 2010, I call it my day of disgust. That was the day I had enough. And I closed the doors of my chiropractic office. I took one of my associates and I said, "It's yours, brother." And I walked away forever. And I had piled up in the last 3 years so many of these travel dollars that I thought, my goodness, I'm going to have to bring some of my friends with me. So I called Mom and Dad. And I called my 2 brothers and my sister, and we all flew and we met in Egypt. We got to see the pyramids. We left there. We drove up, crossed the Suez Canal, got to Sinai, drove down the Sinai Peninsula. My youngest brother and I hired a Bedouin guide. We started climbing Mount Sinai at 1 o'clock in the morning. We watched the sunrise there. Wow. Unbelievable. Wow. From there we came down. We drove up, crossed the border into Israel, had lunch in Eilat, Israel. Continued on the same day, crossed the border into Jordan, and then up to Petra. Amazing. If you ever get a chance to go to Petra, it was unbelievable. And then after that, we spent a week in Israel. I came back, I took all those receipts, I faxed them in, and the entire vacation got reimbursed by World Ventures. Is that rock and roll? See, for me as a chiropractor, I could have never taken 3 weeks off. I would have come back, and there wouldn't have been a practice left. Does that make sense? And even if I could have taken off that much time, I would not have spent my money that lavishly. I mean, really, I wouldn't have. And the thing I love about our concept is it kind of forces us to have these peak experiences that we only dream about, because it's kind of like Monopoly money. And that's why I love travel dollars. But guys, really, truly, this is why I do World Ventures. When I saw this, and I realized that I could do this a few hours a week, just tell people about the ability to take $69 cruises and $200 a week all-inclusive at 5-star resorts, I thought, man, this is something that people will do. And I thought if I did this part-time at night for maybe a year or so, I could replace or maybe even double my income as a chiropractor. And so, World Ventures has residual income, and it starts when we get 30 customers on the right, 30 customers on the left. And this money we pay you based off the membership fees that our members pay. So we're going to commit to pay $55 a month until we refer 4 people who end up buying a membership. If you have 30 left, 30 right, that check just comes month after month after month. And it can grow and grow and grow. And for me, it's gotten to the point where, I was able to pay off my house. I was able to pay off my car. That left me with some basic operating expenses that we're always going to have. And that number was here. And the minute I got my residual income higher than my expenses, I was free. And so in my mind, I'm thinking, I don't have to have that practice anymore. I don't have to have all that stress and deal with all those employees and all the insurance companies and all that stuff. And so when I walked away from my practice, there was enough money coming in month after month, higher than that, so I had true peace of mind. Does anybody else want that besides me? And it gets even better. We have a car bonus up to $1,500 a month. I teach debt reduction. I'm passionate about all of us getting out of debt. But if you want to drive a fancy car, we have the ability for you to do that here. Just qualify for the car bonus. It's not that difficult to do. Lots of people have done it. That's up to $1,500 a month. And you can qualify for the house bonus, up to $3,000 a month for a house. So for most people who walked in tonight, they're just not ready for the opportunity, if we're just telling you the truth. And so we've got training systems in place to teach you how to be a network marketer, to teach you how World Ventures works. But what we really do in the training that we do is we're a personal development company. We have trainers that are going to teach you how to work on the messenger. See, the message is awesome, is it not? But we got to work on you. And so we're passionately committed to personal development of the people in our organization. And so every single month, all across the country, we hold training events where we have the top people in World Ventures, the top trainers, come to you, and they teach you everything they know about how to build this business and how to work on yourself. So let's look at Dream Chips Life. It's a one-time fee of $200. Again, no contract, no renewal, $55 a month for your membership. If you want to sell these memberships, you can become a rep. Again, one time, $100, then $11 a month. You can do each one of those individually if you choose to. Most folks who see this choose to do both and go all in. So if you choose to get started with us right now and do everything, it'll cost you $366. Your monthly fees are going to be $66, but remember, if you go out over any amount of time and sell 4 memberships and they actively pay their monthly fees, your fees are waived. Now, I just asked you to spend $366. Again, here's how you get your money back. Go out and sell 6 memberships. 6 times 20, 120. If you sell 6 in any 30-day window, it's a $250 bonus. You'll place 3 on the right, 3 on the left. You're going to get $570. You've made your money back. You've waived your fees. You have a profit of $204. Look, this is a real business. There are no guarantees regarding income, the success or failure of each rep, like any other business. Depends on each rep's own skills and personal effort. This is our income disclosure statement. Halfway down, it says director. There are rank promotions in our company. Directors have 90 customers on the right, 90 customers on the left. When you are a director, you earn on average with us $21,552, and that could make a significant impact in a lot of people's lives, could it not? Yes. But when I saw this, I didn't want to do this to earn an extra $21,000. I did this because I wanted to replace my income as a chiropractor. I wanted freedom. I wanted to take control of my life. I wanted to take control of my financial life. So I made a decision. I committed to doing this. I did it part-time at night. And guys, in 10 months, in 5 days, I hit the highest rank in this company called International Marketing Director, where the average rep earns $557,000 a year. That is not typical for our reps, but it is possible. I've proven that it can be done. And we have training systems in place to teach you how you can do it as well. So guys, look, I love World Ventures. And hopefully I did a good enough job explaining to you what it is that we do and how we do it. And hopefully you see what I see. Because this is a real thing that is happening here. And if you like what you see, I mean, for me personally, I am looking for 3 or 4 guys who want to be international marketing directors with me. And if that's you, just get with a person that put this information in front of you, and they're going to ask you to fill out some paperwork. Fill out the paperwork, they're going to get you plugged in, and they're going to show you the fastest way to get started. So guys, I appreciate your time. I hope to see you at some of our training events. Even better, I hope to see you on the beaches of the world. Rock and roll. Thank you.